guys? West back with Auto Mafia. And today we got Bronc with us again. And tell me what we're going to be doing, Bronc.
Today we're going to be changing the oil. Let's get to it.
Here are the parts we're going to need today, guys. First off, we're going to need our oil. That's the obvious one. We picked out some Castrol GPX SAE 5W30. Now we got 7 quarts of that because that is what the BMW manual calls for. Now, we also have 2 jack stands and a jack that's not in the picture, but you always want to make sure you're using jack stands to be safe when you jack up a vehicle. Next, we have a breaker bar and a 36mm socket along with an adapter. Then we also have our 1/2-inch drive torque wrench. Now that's so when we put the oil filter cap back on, we can torque it to spec. We also have an adjustable, not an adjustable, we also have another socket that is a 17mm. That's what will take off the oil pan bolt. And then we also have a funnel and a hooked little tool there to pull off the O-ring. So these are the tools we're going to need, so let's do it.
If you're working in somewhere really hot, sometimes the ground really heats up. Like here in Arizona, you can use some nice heavy-duty materials, like cardboard. Put it down, lay on top of it, protect yourself. Be safe out there. After changing your oil is removing the undercarriage. It's a plastic sheet that protects your car from debris flying up and hitting it, just like this.
It comes out that easy, does it, Bronc? That's pretty easy. It doesn't come out that easy.
Once the shielding's removed, the next step is jacking the car up so you can actually get your fat butt under there. Let's see how to do it. Might want to zoom down. You want to make sure it's actually under something that's supporting the car, not the engine. Let's take a look. Right there?
Yeah. Jack it up, Bronc. Jack it up. Make sure your emergency brake is on.
No, this is how you jack up your car.
Work it, Bronc. Work it.
You can use 2 hands, or 1 hand, or switch hands.
Can you use no hand, Bronc?
No hands doesn't work. Don't try that. That's dangerous, kids. And there you have it. It is jacked up.
First off, guys, we're going to loosen the top of the filter cap with a 36mm wrench, and we're going to need to use our long arm breaker bar because it's on there tight.
This is the oil plug for your BMW. You're going to put your oil pan underneath it to catch it, and then take a 17mm socket, simply place it on, and you're just going to undo the oil plug. When you pull it out, oil will come out.
And look out, it'll be hot.
It will be. The BMW manual says you're supposed to do this while the engine is at operating temperature, which is extremely hot.
You all right
there we
Bronc?
go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Now we're going to go back on top of the engine and loosen up the filter so it doesn't create suction. Let's do it. Now you're going to take your 36mm like we just did before without the breaker bar, just a normal socket. We're going to go ahead, loosen it up.
Now, do you want to take it all the way off, Bronc?
Just like that, just so enough air can get in, so it'll siphon it right out. And again. Now you're just going to go ahead and take it all the way off. Just like that. Once you've pulled your filter out, it'll look like this with the cap. Your filter's right here. you're just going to go ahead and pull it out. What comes in the new box is a brand new filter. And the gaskets blew away. And the gaskets with a copper ring. Alright, so this one comes with a built-in O-ring. So you don't need the old ones. You want to go ahead and replace this O-ring on the filter because it comes with a new one in the box. So you're just going to take a hook, hook it on, and just pull it right off. And then you can put your old one on, your new one on. So this is your oil plug that you just took out. As you notice, there's a copper washer in there. Couldn't think of it. You're just going to replace it with the brand new copper washer. Just go ahead and put it on so it's already on there and you don't forget to change it. You're going to take your new O-ring. I like to just go ahead and grease it up beforehand, but just the oil on your hand works fine. Then you're going to slip it right over where you just took the old one off of. Maybe, we'll see. Then you just want to run it around a few times to make sure there's no twist in the O-rings. That'll cause premature failing. And there you go. That's how you put it on. You're just going to go ahead and slide your filter right in. You're ready to put it back in. Now you're going to take your oil plug with your new copper washer. You're just going to put it right back in. Make sure not to cross the threads. That's why you want to put it in by hand. Once it's finger tight, you just want to go ahead and put your wrench on there. You're just going to snug it up. Doesn't need to be super tight. That's why you have the copper washer. Alright. Here's an easier way to fill it. You're just going to fill it right through the oil filter. Just take your funnel, put it in there. Add the necessary amount of oil. In this case, it's 7 quarts. And just start pouring. Now you just put your filter and cap in. And then burn your hand.
Is that hot, Bronc?
You got the wrench? And you're just gonna go ahead and put your ratchet on there. Put it on down. The torque spec is written on top of the cover. In this case, it's 25 Newton meters. So once you get it snug, we're going to go ahead and put a torque wrench on there, torque it down.
Sure you want to do it at 90 foot-pounds?
95? I don't know, we'll see how it feels.
Dude, that's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was just torque to spec.
Holy crap, you just did it at 90 pounds.
That was perfect. That's impressive. I can't believe I did that. That'd be chunky, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We're low.
Needs a little.
Yep.
And a quart.